Hey, Scruffy. So, yeah, today is an off day. Sorry, I forgot your water. I wasn't home. So I'm going to bring out your water now and the last of the chicken skin, bone, and kibble. And then we go back to canned cat food tomorrow. I hope. It's presuming my refrigerator holds out. Still haven't fixed it. Oops, I kind of closed the screen. Okay, so I'm going to put your water down since you didn't get a chance to drink any. Okay. Put the food up there. Let's put the glove on. Okay. So, yeah, I had something that came up, and I had to basically be gone all day. It's not one of my normal routines. So I actually needed to travel a little bit further today. And there's actually a train that kind of goes where I needed to go for once. And there was actually a new train station built not that far away from me. It's about 1 3/4 miles, I think. So after thinking about it, I decided I was going to try taking the train instead of driving. But first problem was how to get to the train station. So I could drive there, but I think they charge parking. And I've heard there have actually been a lot of car break-ins in this region. It's been happening for the past few years. The crime rate's been going up. So wasn't enthusiastic about leaving my car. Another option would be to bike to the train station, but I don't know how, or I don't know anything about the bike racks. So I don't know how many, if they have bike racks, how many they have, and if they charge. And if there are specific hours. So I've seen some places they have bicycle cages, and then because they're in a cage, they restrict the hours you can actually enter and exit the cage. So if I come back late after they close down the cage, I'm screwed. And then third option be, Uber, Lyft, taxi, something, get me there. And then the fourth option would be to walk/run. So yeah, if you haven't guessed by now, I did the walk/run. It's too cheap to pay over for a Uber or taxi. And then, I was a little uncertain about the bicycle blocks, if you have to pay for them and how you do that. And the other issue is because of the crime, I'm not sure if my bike would still be there when I come back to get it. So I use two locks, so I use a U-lock and a cable. But And my bike's really old, so I don't think anyone would steal it, but can't put it past somebody to just give me a bad day. So they screw with me, not because they want the bike, but just spread misery around. I wouldn't put it past some of these bad actors. Like how somebody slashes their tires. So I just got back, and yeah, my legs are tired. So I've been walking a lot all day and running. So I jogged to the station this morning. So I thought I'd try to get there sooner so I'd get the right train, or the earlier train to where my destination is. And then I found out they changed the entire train schedule because they are doing some sort of maintenance up on the track further down the line. And so this actually screwed up my trip more, because at a certain point they kick us off the train saying, yeah, end of line. And then you have to transfer to a bus system. And then the bus system will take you over to the next working station, and then you get back on the train from there. And so that added a whole bunch of extra time, so that made the trip really, really extra slow. And then coming back, I had to do it again. So, kind of tired, kind of grumpy right now. But yeah, I'm actually right smack in the middle of Scruffy's dinner time, so I'm not technically late. I just forgot to bring out the water. I actually remembered about the water last night. I actually put the water bowl in the refrigerator so it'd be chilled in the morning, and my plan was to put it out before I left, and then I got distracted and I forgot to put out the water, and I left without putting out Scruffy's water. So, oops. Sorry, Scruffy. It's kind of a warm, hot day again, so probably could have used that water. But oh well, he looks okay. So I'm gonna get you your food now. Okay. So I didn't mix in the kibble and the skin and the bone. I just dumped them all in. So here he's going for the kibble right now. So he didn't eat the bone last night. So I'm thinking maybe the bones are too old now, or they've been freezer burned. So this is the last bone. I threw out the other one that I thought was probably suspect. Scruffy's making some strange motions, so I hope he's not going to throw up. I forgot to put the balls in there. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm really out of it. I'm off today. Yeah, this special trip, yeah, it's really throwing me off, so I'm not, I'm off my game right now, so hopefully the skin will slow down Scruffy. And hopefully the loose kibble will slow down Scruffy too, since he has to probably pick up the individual pieces. So I also thought by running to the station this morning to be able to help cross off my exercise regime for today that I wanted to run back to, but it was kind of a terrible run. I had a backpack with me, so it was weighing me down a little bit. So it's kind of a really bad jog going to the station. And coming back, I was actually really tired, so I wasn't really able to run. Tried a few sections where I tried jogging and I'd quickly come out of it just because I was too tired. It's kind of hot. I haven't had any caffeine today. I think I'm suffering from caffeine withdrawal right now. I have a slight headache, and I'm really thirsty. I had some water right before I came out, but I want more. Should have just brought the whole water bottle with me. So I did water the garden last night, the front yard. So yeah, I did it right after I fed Scruffy. Time worked out, I think, pretty well. The sun had gone down enough that the garden, at least most of the garden, was no longer getting direct sunlight. So that's a good time to water it so the water doesn't evaporate immediately. Yeah, the ground's really dry. It's water for a long time, and water would just get absorbed into the ground. Oh yeah, I found, I think, 2 new holes. I'm not sure if they're gophers or moles or something. They didn't have the telltale signs, so like the dirt mounds. These holes were dug right next to the sidewalk, and they went in, I think, actually under the sidewalk in one direction, and then more into the garden in the other direction. And so there wasn't any, the way this hole was dug, there wasn't really any kicked up dirt. So yeah, I wasn't able to figure out what kind of animal it was. I'm presuming, though, it's a bad animal I want to get rid of. So I took the gopher traps that I had used last time to catch the 3 gophers that I caught a few months ago, and I put them into these 2 new holes, and keeping my fingers crossed to catch something. Actually, I didn't check the traps today, so maybe I need to do that after Scruffy's done here. I had left those traps armed in the old holes where I caught the previous gophers. So they look like, those holes have been untouched. So whatever this animal is, it hasn't, well, I don't know for sure, but I don't think it's connected to the old tunnels and gone all the way and down the traps. So I move the traps. It's just natural time from wind and erosion and whatever that actually started burying these traps, and the holes were kind of filled in by loose dirt and leaves and guess, yeah, just time naturally fills the holes. So it looks like Scruffy's working around the bone. Looks like he's eating some of the skin. He's eating, yeah, some of the kibble, but yeah, I don't think he wants the bone. So that's the last one, so. So I guess, yeah, won't be throwing any more bones away since there aren't any more. So we'll just go back to the normal routine. So I kind of want to go in, check the, actually, I kind of want to check the gopher trap right now. Maybe I should cut dinner short, let Scruffy eat in peace, and go check the gopher trap. I kind of just want to rest. My legs are really tired. It's a long day. So I think I'm going to, yeah, cut this dinner short. So I'm going to let Scruffy eat, and I'll give him a chance to pick at the bone while I'm not around. Maybe he'll eat it after I leave. I don't think he will. I actually left the bone out last night just to see if he'd eat it, and I think he did actually eat a part of the end, but then he gave up and left. Okay, I think I'm going to get up. Okay, so I'm going to go in, I might check the gopher trap, and I'll let Scruffy eat. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.